Good morning. Let's get us some music in here. I forgot to turn it on, and I can't turn it on today because I took my tank top off and threw it over there, and it's in front of my little window. So I can't even turn the music on. I don't believe. Nope. It's in front of the eye. Anyway, we'll just have to do without music, and I'll have to talk until you get here. I'll give you some announcements. Get your calendars ordered. Yep, calendars. Got to get rid of the questions from yesterday because I didn't put them in the trash or the recycling. So get your calendars ordered. Now, Leanne is using the mini calendar to chart her progress with the hot melt sprint, which we start on Monday. So everybody, get your little calendars ordered, and this is going to be a great way because this is personal. This can go in your purse. It's personal. It's just the right size for you. Now, what else is there? Oh, the complete cleaning package. It will be going off its big sale number by the end of the month. So don't procrastinate. But I'm going to talk a little bit today about procrastination. I'm going to tell you what I did this morning. At 7 o'clock this morning, we had a little dog named Tulip to get in the bed with us. Now, she sleeps with us a lot. She sleeps at the foot of the bed. I mean, night before last, her head was hanging off the foot of the bed, and I put a little pillow under her head. But last night, she didn't sleep with us. But at 7 o'clock this morning, she was raring to go. She had brought her little fox toy in there and put it in the middle of the bed, and she was licking my toes, and I can't stand that. And she was feisty. She was licking Robert's face, and she tried to lick my ears, and she did get a drive-by, lick in the mouth. So I put my head under the covers and turned over. I turned over, and I was thinking about a lot of things with work and stuff, and thinking about Fly Lady stuff. And I should have gotten up. I procrastinated about getting up. I should have just gone ahead and gotten out of bed, gotten dressed to lace up shoes. I would have been way ahead this morning. But guess what? I didn't. And the next time I look at the clock, it is 9:45. I am usually up and dressed by 9 o'clock. Up and dressed by 9 o'clock. So procrastinating, that last little hunker in the morning sometimes can be the best sleep you get all day. But I should have gotten up. And I know we don't coulda, shoulda, woulda, but it made me realize that there's another form of procrastination. It's procrastination when we hit the snooze alarm. It's procrastination when our mind is going 90 miles an hour and we don't get up and enjoy the process. So there you have it. I procrastinated this morning, didn't get out of bed. I've gotten a late start, and I really needed my coffee this morning. So please share our videos. You help people, and we have a new thing on Facebook, and the only thing we can figure out is that Facebook has given us a new tool, and it's a blessing. Really a blessing from God is the way we're going to look at it. And I'll be talking about it a little later, but I got to do another video to be put up before it's actually live. So folks, spend some time today. It's it's not anti-procrastination. It's Friday, and that means we're going to clean out our cars. We're going to clean, we're going to set a date night. We're going to clean out our purses. Yes, your purse can get a lot of stuff in there. Especially if you're carrying a 50-pound sack on your back. Backpacks need to be cleaned out on Fridays. So Friday is our day to get our cars filled up with gas. And I am so thankful for all your prayers, because finally Dorian is headed out to sea. 2 weeks ago, we didn't know where it was going, and it was a scary thing. It hit the Bahamas, so if you can donate to the Bahamas, please do that. There's been a couple of islands just totally wiped out. The airport is not in good shape. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and just, realize that storms do bad things. And they've always done bad things. Some of the worst storms have hit the Gulf of Mexico and have gone into Houston, and there's some terrible stories about storms that have hit Houston. I watched a documentary on one, and we have the ability now. Nobody should ever die in a hurricane. Do you hear me? Because in the mainland USA, we can get away. We can get inland, we can get away. And we have enough forecast time to be able to do that. And if you live on the coastland of any country that gets hurricanes, which most all of them do, hurricanes, cyclones, whatever they want to call them, you need to be prepared. Be prepared to grab up your family pictures, your important papers, and get out. There's no reason to stay. There is no reason to stay because you have enough time. You have enough time to get away. You really do. And don't procrastinate again, waiting to the last minute. I know Tammy's kids left, they lived in Charleston, and they got in their car 3 nights ago, and it was over the weekend, and came up to the middle of North Carolina to stay safe in the storm. It passed, and they're going home today. So we have enough warning that we can do this. Now, Florida was blessed that the storm stayed off the coast. The hurricane force winds were off the coast 25 miles. That makes a huge difference. But this thing is going to dump a lot of rain. 2 years ago, we saw Harvey dumping a lot of rain on Houston. Epic proportions of rain. Epic. So when you hear a storm is coming your way, what I can't get over is people flood, pun intended, flood the stores to get gas and water. When it gets hurricane season in the summertime, and prime hurricane season is 3 days from today, on the 10th of September, is the most prolific time to have a hurricane. Why don't you stock up at the beginning of summer? Just do it. There are lots of ways to stock up and be ready for storms. You have a storm stash, and you're ready to do what you need to do. And the main thing is to fill the car up with gas and leave. People are going to Home Depot and getting plywood to put, and they run out of plywood, and the Home Depot and Lowe's keeps that stuff supplied as much as possible. Why they don't have those pieces of, they do it every time it storms, why they don't have those pieces of lumber around. Now at our house it would get used up for stuff. It would just get used up. But the main thing is, in the summertime, the storms are coming. Get prepared. Have your stash of water. Have your extra water jugs with a little water poured out of them in your freezer to keep things safe. To have a stash of ice in there. Yeah, basements do flood. And that's why you need to keep things up off of the floor. We do that at the office. We keep things up and off the floor because we have a creek. And you never know when a creek is going to get out of its banks because there was a storm just a few miles up the mountain. So it's about being prepared. And being prepared means thinking ahead just a little bit. We don't have to wait to the last minute on everything. Yeah, I'm ready for winter too. I'm excited about winter to get here. I don't really like snow, but I like colder weather because I can put on more clothes and I feel warm and snuggly and I get to build fires. So I'm looking forward to winter. I really am. As Leanne says, it's just common sense to get prepared. We're getting them prepared for the power to be out. Power outages is a big problem. I have a generator. If it gets really bad, they can come to our house or they can go to the office. The main thing is they got lights and they got their phones and they're prepared. And Leanne's got plenty of food in her house and she's got a gas stove so she could cook. Let's see. What else we're going to talk about today? It's it's Friday. So our cars are our last little bastion of clutter. And I'm going to talk to you about why they get so cluttered. They get cluttered because we get in the car, we've got bags and bags of things, and then we buy things while we're out, and then when we get home, we've eaten fast food, and the trash is in the car. All the kids' stuff is in the car. And we don't empty the car when we get home. We don't empty the car when we get home. So when you get home, and keep a bag in the car. Keep a grocery bag, a trash bag, whatever, and load things up. You can even use one of our dual action sorters to keep in the car. It would store flat and not take up any room. And that way you would have something to fill up as you empty your car and gather everything up. You can do it. You can do it. But we just have to be mindful of it. It's Friday. This is the day we do it. Let's clean out our purses. Let's clean out our cars. And let's not be get all caught up in doing it the right way. Just do a little every day and you're going to get it done. Robert says, I take longer to get out of the car than anybody he's ever seen. Well, I got to put my keys where they belong. I got to grab my phone. I don't have trash in the car. It's just, you just have to gather things up. And when you gather things up, it makes it so much easier on you. So we can play a little game right now if you want to clean your purses out right now. You post the weirdest thing you find in your purse. Y'all can do it. You post the weirdest thing you find in your purse. So get your purses out and let's clean out our purses. Oh, and one other sale we're having right now. We've got $10 off our hot pink mop bucket set. It's a mop and a bucket. 2 buckets, really. And y'all wanted it. We got it. So let's get them gone. It only takes a minute to clean out your car. It only takes a minute to clean out your purse. You can do it. So what's the funniest thing you found in your purse? There's some people in hurricane force winds right now, so saying prayers for them. We're just thankful they didn't come in to our country at 185 miles an hour. Expired library card. Hemostat. That could be considered drug paraphernalia. two buckets connected. Yeah, they come together inside of each other, and you put them together. Yeah, when you have a small purse, you can't. I found children's socks, Whataburger spicy ketchup, retractable pink baton, vet stuff, dog treats, and I don't have a dog. Oh, that's getting on up there with the hemostat. Money, found money. That's always fun. Takes citronella something. I gotta see what that is. Citronella wristband. Oh my, my eyes would water. Fishing lure. That could be dangerous. It's got a hook on it. Day 6 of the book. Okay, thanks for reminding me. I will get the book right here while you're digging stuff out. So those of you who are monitoring the chat, the comments, see if you can figure out. Liz, Patty, and Leanne, y'all come up with 3 of the top ones, and we'll kind of vote on them. Okay, day 6. Let's find hot spots in the house. It's any flat surface that collects clutter. Clean it off. Yeah, we're notorious for hot spots. And then the quote for the day: hotspot focus. Grab your timer, set it for 2 minutes, and clear off a cluttered surface. So identify your hot spots and let's get them cleaned off, because your house will look clean when you clear off your hot spots. And there it is. We're on day 7 tomorrow. Day 7. There we go. Found $5 hot dog. I don't know what that is. Wow, y'all. Y'all are really cleaning out these purses. This is fun. A tiny shell. I have a shell in my bathroom that I keep. It reminds me of a little girl who gave it to me. And I pray for her when I see it. Hot spots, every table. Yeah, that are flat surfaces. Yep, let's clear those stairs. That's a hazard, having stuff on your stairs to go upstairs. That's a hazard. Oh, lots of a thing you can do with old receipts is get an old notebook. Kids love to do this. Your receipts in your purse, and if you need to keep them for income tax purposes, let the kids take some Scotch tape and take an old notebook that's been written in and just start taping the receipts in there every week. And then at the end of the year, you've got the whole notebook filled, front and back pages. And it's real easy to tally them up. What is that book? It's the Chaos to Clean book in 31 easy baby steps. Yep, it's how to walk you through the whole system. This is fun. I don't know what that is, but let me tell you this. If you want to follow 2 masters, it's not going to work. You either follow me or you follow somebody else, but you can't do both. It's kind of like Leanne's quote from Joyce Meyer. You can either be pitiful. What's the other part, Leanne? You can either be pitiful. I'm just drawing a blank. Pitiful or another P word. Paper umbrella. Y'all are just take photos of receipts, but then you have to find the photos. And I can't find squat in my phone. Yep, I'm looking at your comments. Original Barbie doll Barbie doll shoe from 1959. Wow, it's almost as old as me. You can either be pitiful or powerful, but you can't be both. That's it. Pitiful or powerful. Thank you very much, everybody. Pitiful or powerful, but you can't do both. You can't follow two masters. You can't follow self-pity and power. You can't do that. You have to stay focused on one. And here's the story about my hound dog, Lucy. Lucy could chase a rabbit or a squirrel, a raccoon. She was a wonderful dog. But you know, she couldn't chase 8 of them. She couldn't even chase 2. You have to focus on one. That's just how it is. So if you want to focus and get something done, pick one system to try. You can't do both. You can't do both. You just can't do both. So everybody, it's 23 minutes after. Hotel. What? Y'all are so funny. No guilt here. No guilt trip. It's just you choose. You make a choice. And I'm down another ½ pound this morning. And I think it's all because I've quit eating salt. Salt holds no value to me anymore. I'm not going to let somebody try to tell me that it's okay to eat salt. No, I've decided it's not okay for me to eat salt. Salt is no longer part of my vocabulary. And if I get a Charlie horse, I'll deal with it. I will deal with it. I'm reading your comments. I love watching. They just fly past. I'm telling you. I can only see one at a time. Now you can get that book with a 20% discount even. If you use the coupon code CHAOS, CHAOS 409. CHAOS 409. So you can get a 20% discount on the book. And they're on Amazon too. So, and you can get it as a Kindle, which means even cheaper. Well, we do need a little salt, but we have enough. If she found her passport, praise the Lord. This is great. Yay, 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 yay. Y'all are lovely. Y'all are lovely this morning. So we got lots of stuff to do. Leanne's going to be on here at 1 o'clock, and she's got some wonderful stuff to share with you. And she made meatloaf yesterday and showed me pictures of it. And Robert has made her a magic wand. He's finished with it. She's going to have her own magic wand. I'm so excited. She is going to have her own magic wand. So this is a good thing. I love you all. I will see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon for our tea time. Are you ready? You going to be ready with me? I'm going to have a cup of wonderful tea. Join me. It will be time to take a break. And as Leanne always says toward the end of her show, what's for dinner? Do you know what's for dinner? Do you know what you're doing for date night? So a little planning now is going to make things a whole lot better. Well, Leanne asked for one the other day, and I told him, and he started working on it. He found the other end of mine because he had done this one by hand. He whittled it by hand because it's too narrow to put on the lathe. So he got it done. I will see you later. Bye.